welcome to another video. As you can tell from the title, I'm doing a recipe video this time, and it's just one recipe, but it is my absolute favorite recipe right now. I make this at least once a week, and I haven't seen it much online. It's a pretty unique recipe, so I think you'll like it. There's kind of a lot of ingredients, but 90% of them are pantry ingredients. It's just perfect. So I really hope you like it. I have been asked many times over the past couple of months to share recipes online, and a lot of people have actually asked me if I had a blog where I was sharing these recipes, and that just blew my mind. It really warmed my heart, and thank you so much for people who sent messages like that. It shows that you think that my recipes are awesome. So I finally decided to do that. I am going to be sharing it online, but I'm going to be sharing it through my Patreon. It's super exciting. I already have a bunch of recipes over there, so I'm going to link it below so that you can go check it out afterwards. But let's get right into the video so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm so excited. And then I'll tell you about the Patreon afterward. Okay, so this is all of the ingredients for this recipe. It looks really scary, but I promise you it's actually not that bad. And a lot of things you're actually going to have in your pantry already, like peanuts, noodles, whatever noodles you want, some veggies that you want, veggie broth, garlic, things like that. It's a lot of pantry items and just a couple of fancy stuff, but it's actually not really that fancy. It's really cheap. So don't be scared by this table full of ingredients. Okay, so I get my meat marinated. I use Impossible beef here, but you can use anything that you have. I use garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and sherry wine for the marinade, and I just set that on the side while I prepare the sauce. So the sauce is garlic and a little bit of tahini, and then some soy sauce, hot chili oil. Be very careful with that. I just use 1 tablespoon, and some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of coconut sugar. I mix it together so that it becomes a little bit of a paste, and once it's smooth, I slowly drizzle in some hot veggie broth. It will look liquidy, but it's supposed to look like that, so don't worry about it. Put that to the side. Then I chop up some bok choy. I keep the ends because Ian likes that for some reason, and then I start cooking my meat. So we basically cook it into crumbles and make sure that it's nice and crispy on the edges, and that's good to go. Then we start boiling the ramen noodles, and I cook the time 1 minute less, and then I throw in the bok choy so that it all steams together in one pot. It is such a pot saver, and it's so amazing. Then I pour in half of the sauce into the bowls. I add the bok choy evenly, add the noodles evenly, and then I top with the ground beef. And then the toppings are basically some chopped up green onions or scallions and chopped up peanuts. You can actually also add toasted sesame seeds if you wanted. That'd be really great. And that's literally it. It's so easy, even though it looks complicated and there's a lot of ingredients. It's a lot of throwing things together in a pot and cooking it up, and it's very, very easy. 15 minutes and you're done. So it's an awesome recipe, and I think you'll really love it. Look at that nude. Oh, so good. I hope you liked that recipe. It is absolutely amazing. I know some people have seen it over on my Instagram before, so if you were eager to know about that recipe, it is now available. You can check it out in the link in the description below. Okay, so the Patreon business. So basically, it's a tier on my Patreon, and it's called Recipe Corner. It's basically dedicated to all of my food-related content. So not only are you going to find full-on recipes that I've created, but there are also going to be polls so that you can influence what new recipes I decide to make later on, so I can make something that you're actually interested in, and you'll also influence the ingredients that I buy. Sorry for the shaky camera, my arm is like killing me. You might have seen that I share weekly grocery hauls over on my Instagram, and so I will be posting polls over on this Patreon tier to see what kind of ingredients you guys are interested in seeing and what recipes you are also interested in seeing. There's a lot more than just recipes. There's a lot going on. So if you want to check it out, if you want to be a part of that, and I'm actually doing a special offer to launch this whole new tier. It is going to be a watercolor postcard, and it's going to have some of my favorite dishes in watercolor form. Share a little clip here right now, but it's really cute and it's very exclusive. I'm not doing this again. It took me a really long time to paint these pieces, so whoever signs up, they are going to be mailed to them safely and cleanly. Don't worry about that, and I'm really excited to send them out. So please definitely go over, check it out, see if you're interested, and sign up as soon as you can, because the special offer is only going on for 2 weeks, and I want these cuties to go to a home. A little bit about the recipes, just so that you have a good idea. I made it clear that my recipes are going to be very, very helpful and useful resources. I will just say straight off the bat that there is no fluff going on in these recipes. There are no anecdotes. There are no stories about my childhood. There is no scrolling, endless scrolling to get to the recipe. It is strictly the recipe, very minimal. Everything that you need is going to be on this one PDF document per recipe, and you'll see it. You can print it, you can download it, you can just head over to my Patreon whenever you want and check it out. But it's very easily accessible, very easy to read. It basically looks like a sheet out of a cookbook, if you will. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy. I'm so excited to get this launched. I'm so glad to actually be able to share this with you. I'm shocked that a lot of people were actually waiting for me to share such recipes, or a blog that had such recipes. Right now, I don't have the time and space in order to create a blog dedicated to recipes, which is why I am posting it on my Patreon, so that patrons can choose to support my side of my profile, and I'm just so grateful. And this is so cool. I never thought that I would be posting recipes online for people. I'm usually that person that's endlessly searching for recipes, so it's really cool to be someone on the other end where I can make them. And yeah, I'm really appreciative. Thank you so much. Preemptive thank yous for those who decide to sign up after seeing this video or seeing my Instagram stories. Thank you so, so much, and I can't wait to send those watercolor postcards out to you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.